In this video, I want to talk about 4 airdrops you need to do right now. They include Bungee, debridge, Meson Finance, LayersSwap. I'm going to show you a step-by-step guide on how you can use each of these platforms to carry out transactions so that you get eligible for all of their airdrops when they launch. Let's get started. Now, before getting started with this airdrop, let me show you the requirements needed to get started. First, you need a Metamax account. To get your Metamax account, you can get it either on your mobile device or your PC. Simply go to Play Store or App Store and then install Mrs. Browser. If you're using your phone and your laptop, follow me to search for this right now. Now, when you open your Mrs. Browser, just like I opened my Google Chrome on my laptop, search for Metamax Chrome extension. So everyone are going to search for the same thing, but if you're using your phone, you're going to use Mrs. Browser. And if you're using your laptop, then use Google Chrome. Alright, so click on the first one over here, and then click on Add to Chrome. So once you do that, your Metamax will be installed. Now make sure to keep your seed phrase in a very much secured place. The second requirement you need is to get funding in your Metamax wallet, and you need specifically ETH to do all of these transactions. So you can actually deposit ETH from a centralized exchange like Binance, Bybit, KuCoin, and many more. So go ahead and buy ETH over there and withdraw it straight to your Metamax. So let me show you how to do that on your phone. So after you're done purchasing ETH, click on withdraw. Then search for ETH. Click on it. Alright, so over here, you're going to put in your Metamax wallet address. And right here, you can select the network. For me, I'll go with Arbitrum 1 and put in the amount over here and click on withdraw. Once I do that, this money will be deposited in my wallet right away. So let's go ahead to continue with the next step in this video. Right, so the first step is to go to the website bungee.exchange. Now, next thing you're going to do is to connect your wallet and select Metamax. So my wallet is connected right now. So over here, you're going to click on this right here and select Arbitrum. Down here, you're going to click on this and select Optimism. All right, so next, you click on this USDC over here, click on it and change it to ETH. Then also change this USDC to ETH too. And then click on Max. All right, so right here you can see select bridge route. So I'm going to click on view all 5 routes. I'll click on it, and I can look for if there's anyone that relates to Stargate Finance. I'm going to select it, but I can't find out right here. So I'll just go ahead with this one, which is much faster. The transaction fee is smaller. I'm going to click on it. I click on review and click on switch network to Arbitrum. Click on switch network. Next, I'll click on bridge. I'll click on confirm. Alright, so this is going to take about 1 minute to go through. So once it has gone through, then I'll proceed with the next step in this video. Our transaction was completed. Next, I can go to the bridge website. I'm also going to leave this link in the description. And next thing I'm going to do is to connect my wallet, select this, and then select Metamax, and that's connected. So over here, I'm going to select ETH and change this to Optimism. And right here, I'm going to click on this and select Arbitrum, select ETH, and that's done. So right here, I'm just going to click on Max. So next, I'm going to click on Confirm Trade. Click on Switch Network. Click on Confirm, and our transaction is going through right now. Alright, so our transaction was successful. Next, I can go back to Bungee and close this. And right here, I'm going to select this Optimism right here. Then click on Arbitrum. Change this to ETH, and this polygon, I'm going to change it to base. And also I'm going to change this to ETH, and I'm going to click on Max. Now for the routes, let's check. I'll click on view all, and we don't have Stargate, so I'm going to leave it on across. Click on review route. Click on switch network. Click on switch network and click on bridge. Click on confirm. Right, so our transaction was successful. I'm going to click on X, and then over here I can change this to base because we recently bridged to base, and change this to zkSync. Got zkSync over here. And next, I'm going to change this USDC to ETH, and then change this USDC to ETH. I'll put in the amount I want to send. So I'll do 0.08 ETH, and then I can click on review route, click on switch network to base, click on switch network, and then click on bridge, and I'll click on confirm. All right, so our transaction was successful. So next, I can go to this platform, meson.fi, and click on agree and continue. Now I need to connect my wallet. I'll click on it. I'll click on connect wallet, select Metamax, click on next, click on connect. So over here, I'm going to click on this and change it to zk sync error, and click on switch network. And for this, I'm going to click on it, and the coin is going to be ETH. All right, I'll change this BNB chain to linear, and I'll put in the amount I want to send. So I want to do 0.08, and I'll click on swap, click on confirm, click on sign. Next, I'll click on confirm. Okay, so our transaction is going through. All right, so our transaction was successful, even though it took about 3 to 4 minutes. So next, I can also try to bridge this over from linear. Click on switch network. So I'm going to bridge from linear to another platform of my choice. So let's see, optimism. Can click on max and make sure every settings is like this. So leave it on ETH over here, and then here should be ETH. So here should be optimism, and here should be linear. I will reduce the token. Okay, so I'll click on swap, click on confirm, click on sign, and then click on confirm. Okay, so we are going to wait for a few more minutes for this transaction to go through. All right, so our transaction was successful. I can close this and come over to the next website, which is layerswap.io. I'm also going to leave the link in the description. But notice that the website is not opening properly if you're in Nigeria, so you need to on the VPN. So I already have a VPN here. I've talked about it severally on this channel. So turn on the VPN and refresh it. So first, you're going to click on source and scroll down and select optimism. All right, so leave it next. Leave it on ETH, and destination, click on it. So your destination could be, let's do scroll, and then leave it on ETH also. Next thing you do is to find out how much you want to send. So for me, I want to send 0.007 ETH. So convert the amount you have and then go ahead to check that. Your receiving address, click on this right here. Click on autofill from wallet, select Metamax, and then click on next, click on connect. All right, so you can click on select, and that is selected. So next, so you can see the estimated fee right here. So next, you're going to click on swap now, click on send from wallet, click on switch to optimism, and then click on send from wallet, click on swap now, and click on send from wallet. All right, so next I'm going to click send from wallet, and I'll click on confirm. So our transaction is going through. So our transfer was completed. I can X this and then switch this over like this. So scroll will be at the top. Then I might switch it to Arbitrum 1 and put in the amount I want to bridge. So let's just say 0.068. Now make sure to play around with the amount that works with you. You don't have to use the same amount with me. Use the amount you have in your wallet to do yours. All right, so I'll click on enter your address, select this, and click on swap now. Click on send from wallet, click on switch network, click on send from wallet, and click on confirm. All right, so our transaction was successful. All right, I can go back to debridge.finance, and our wallet is connected. So you can see that the more stuff you do, the more points you accrue over here. So I'm going to bridge from I'll select this and select Arbitrum because that's the latest place I sent money to. Select ETH, and here I can change this to linear, and I'll select ETH. So I'll put in the amount. So I'll just click on max and click on confirm. click on switch network, and then click on confirm. All right, so our transaction is going through. So this is basically what we are going to be doing, bridging our ETH from one platform to from one blockchain to another. So if you ask me, I'm going to say you should use Arbitrum, Optimism, Linear, Base. Don't exceed these ones. Every other one here, Ethereum gas is very expensive, so try to avoid it. Then BNB chain, you can only use it when you have BNB to pay for transaction fee in your wallet. If you don't have BNB in your wallet, just play around with these ones. But if you do, you can also do it through that. And then Polygon, you also need Matic to pay gas fee. Likewise, Avalanche. So you can avoid these ones and play around with these four I mentioned over here. So this is the same thing you're going to do on Bungee. Same way you're going to bridge across this platform. So you can also use zk sync error and the rest of them over here. And screw is also very important. So for meson, can do the same thing that I talked about. Use zk sync and Optimism, Arbitrum, and the rest of that. So yeah, that is what you're going to do on 4 of these platforms. So what I will encourage you to do is make sure you complete at least 10 transactions on each of these platforms. That will get leverage. At least 5 transactions is very fine, but if you do up to 10 transactions, that is very fine. So far I've been able to do two transactions on each of them, so you don't have to do them in one day so that you don't get marked as a C bill. Can come back the next day or 2 days after or 1 week after and redo these tasks again over and over again like that, so that way you get qualified for this airdrop. So that is all of the steps on how to position yourself for these 4 airdrops. If you like videos like this, make sure to click on the like button right now and click on the subscription button so that whenever I release awesome videos like this, you get to see them right away. If you want to find out 6 airdrops that are speculated to give you the biggest airdrops in 2024, then click here to watch now.